Lincoln Middle School students in Dawn Salzwedel's 6th grade class have spent the school year studying countries around the world.
Our pod name is actually Global Connections, so we're learning about different countries.
The class's culminating project, called the World Tour, gives students a chance to show their friends, family, and the community what they've learned. Salzwedel hopes the project brings meaning to what her students are studying.
To have the students understand that we are all connected, that we've bridged the past to the present, and a lot of the things that we do here are also done somewhere else, that it's not such a flat world.
The students split into teams and created a display tour that represented 10 different countries. The students developed a display board representing their country that shared interesting facts, landmarks, and unique occupations. Leader Tao chose to study China.
In China, I've seen a lot of cool stuff, and then I wanted to learn more about it. And the food seems really good there.
He learned about the Chinese calendar.
There's 12 animals in the zodiac. There's the tiger, the rabbit, the ox, and the dragon, the snake, and the monkey, and the chicken, and the dog, the pig.
He also learned some interesting facts about a famous tourist attraction.
There's a zoo in China that you could ride on tigers, and then the tigers would pull you in the cage.
Amanda de Boer studied France, and she too learned new information about a popular tourist site.
I learned a lot of stuff about the culture and the history, but one of the most interesting things I thought was that the Eiffel Tower wasn't meant to be a monument. It was just like a light pole or an electricity pole, and then they painted it and it became like a world monument.
Students dressed in the traditional costume of their country or clothing commonly worn there. 6th grader Erica Mueller studied France.
I'm going to be a fashion designer, so I'm going to be dressing in an outfit that I sewed.
I'm going to be a French artist wearing a beret.
Guests also had the opportunity to taste native food the students prepared for the event. The team that studied France made madeleines.
They're like little sponge cakes, and you bake them for 10 minutes at a really high temperature, and they're almost like little cakes, but they're small enough to be cookies. But they're really sweet, and they've got a lot of eggs in them.
They also made crepes.
It's a really famous French food that sort of spread all over the world.
Student Nikolai Fleming studied Russia and made ponchki.
It looked interesting, and it looked like a donut, and I kind of like donuts.
Tao and his team made egg rolls for the guests to sample.
Egg rolls are really good, and then I already know how to make them.
Teacher Dawn Salzwedel said students are always surprised what they learn when they try new foods.
Wow, this food is really good. I didn't think they would have food this good in Russia, or I didn't think this would taste good from, this country or that country, and they realize that it might be their favorite.
Erica Mueller agrees.
We get so used to the things that we eat every day here, and so if we have a little flavor every now and then, that's good.
Blini? Okay. Blini? I don't know, I'm not sure. That was Russia, I don't know. You'd have to look. I've never tasted that.
Cultural music, including the Lincoln African Drum Ensemble, entertained guests throughout the event. The World Tour has given students an important global perspective.
It lets you know what's going on in other countries and how other things that are happening in other countries affect the whole world. So you're making connections with the other countries.
The World Tour is also an important way for the Lincoln students to connect to the community.
It's very important for the students to understand, too, that what they do here is very, very important, and they like to share what they know. They like to share what they create. The kids are in costume, and they're so proud of what they do. Good things are happening here at Lincoln.